football. I know folks are going to want to talk about football, but oh man, we had a night where Rookie of the Year was really cemented as being, no matter how much they want to cope, that it's Wembanyama, it is not, it is Chet. Because the Spurs got blown the fuck out in a game where Wemby scored 7 points.
I did see a clip from that.
And
I didn't know it was that bad.
it was absolutely abysmal. And the Thunder won a very meaningful game, beating the Clippers, where Chet not only played amazing, but he also had what is so far the best an alley-oop to himself off the backboard. Rarely happens, but the shit was in practice. It wasn't like a flashy, oh, look, here's a breakaway, let's just see the highlight reel dunk. Shit was in traffic. It was nuts. And of course, again, the Thunder won that game. So Wemby's team gets blown the fuck out and he scores 7 points. Chet's team wins and he has what is so far the dunk of the year and just an all around excellent game.
Okay.
Wembanyama sucks. Um
All right. Can everybody see the game? Does the frame rate look okay? Let me know. I think everything should be fine. I didn't change anything from yesterday.
I'll check in a second. Also, I personally love to see it. Hero and Adebayo are back, and Hero's out there playing fucking amazing. Really good stuff. Yeah, the Spurs are absolute trash. Wembanyama is a bust. Like, time for people to accept that, but I was here first. I said it before a single game was played. Even before the fucking summer league, I said this kid's gonna bust. Lakers lose. That's always good to see.
Max.
Think, damn it. Think. Wait. Just wait.
All right. I got the streams loading up now, so
I can make it better.
such.
Think.
I killed them.
And in video game news, I'm sure you saw the stuff I was posting about the Wolverine game.
Yeah.
I buried them under the rose bush.
Man, that game is a million fucking percent Goislop formula of the game. What a disappointment. Truly despicable. In a game where you play as Wolverine, of all fucking people, they put in a crafting system so that you can have throwing knives and med kit.
I guess they're concerned that a Wolverine game where all you did was stab people would be repetitive. I don't know.
Which is funny because there have been a number of Wolverine-based games that have come out already, and they've always been well received. And that's exactly what they were. It was just an action game where you just beat the shit out of people, and that was all. That was all you needed. Like, if they were gonna have parkour in there, that's fine. That's cool.
You're only making it worse. You've been suspended. She's one of them. She's here to kill me. I'm doing my duty.
They're putting the parkour in there so that they could do the Ubisoft-style collection memes. Find the 800 feathers.
No, Mona.
And then they have a crafting system where you need to pick up resources so that you can craft medkits. And Wolverine. Jesus Christ. I got what the fuck?
Guy, isn't it a school night? You shouldn't be this drunk.
Jesus Christ. Big Country says Shannon Sharp blasted to apparently fucking everybody does. No one ever gives him credit, number one. Number two, you know what Shannon Sharp said? He was going off on a fucking tangent about how the only reason Tua ever wins any games is because of Tyreek Hill. last game they played, Tyreek was out, and they shut out the Jets 30-0.
Payne, you must
Like, what
be.
the fuck
You gotta solve the case.
going on? He's like, yeah, Tua would never win a game if he didn't have Tyreek.
You gotta find
It's
out
like he
who.
literally won this last game with
the case.
Tyreek out. What the fuck is your problem? Like,
Promise.
if people want to criticize
Cleaners
him,
and
fine.
Finn
Criticize him
Senator
based off of
Mr.
something that
Clover.
makes any
They were
fucking
just part of
logical
all
sense
always surrounding
whatsoever.
the case.
Like, it
Winners and
kills me.
losers was what it was all about.
How many times this
Cause
season, the only
passion.
fucking times anyone talks about the Dolphins at all is whenever they do bad. And they criticize them based off of things that are not fucking true. They clearly do not watch the games. The only games they've seen have been the primetime games, but there's only been like 2 or 3 this entire season.
Max, she is a murderer.
Dude.
Max,
Back
she's after
off,
us.
Payne.
Max,
I'm
she's
like,
one of
man,
them.
why couldn't the
Winners and
70-point
losers.
ass
It's your
beating of the
duty
Broncos
as a
have been
detective.
primetime?
Relax.
Jesus.
Too late,
Duty?
Max. You are
That's
under
the best
arrest
you
for
can do.
murder.
I'm doing this for you, Max. A bullet in the head, I can end the pain.
But yeah, Shannon Sharp's just mad. You see this shit a lot, because, you know, Tua's a Pacific Islander. This happens all the time. In every sport, regardless of the sport.
You come
If
to
if one of the athletes is not white and
You
he's
stay
not
there,
black, for
eyes
some
squeezed
inexplicable
shut,
reason,
afraid to move,
black
hoping to
commentators
bleed to
will
death.
mercilessly roast
do
the
you
guy
crawl out?
at every
Help your
opportunity.
loved
Like,
ones.
it is
Make sure the
required
fire
of them
doesn't spread.
to constantly
Try to
give the dude
fix it.
shit.
This is your final warning. We have surrounded the building.
It's like,
Drop your weapons and come out with
I
your hands
guarantee
above
you,
your head.
the moment Shohei starts to slow
All
down
this
because he's
time, we got the
old,
fable of
you will
Sleeping
have
Beauty
motherfuckers
wrong.
coming out of the
All
woodwork
units are in
talking
position.
about how
We are ready to
I always
go.
knew he was
Prince
overrated.
didn't
I
kiss her to
always knew,
wake her up.
like, just
No one
fucking
who slept
tearing
for
him to
100
shreds.
years is likely to wake up.
Okay, people, get ready to go in. We are
It's
gonna
nuts.
hit the place.
It was the other way around. He kisses her to wake himself up from the nightmare that has brought him there.
Black. So yeah, I
When I had
pretty
woken up in the
disappointed with
hospital
the
earlier
beach
tonight,
invasion game
I had
because
thought things couldn't get
the
any worse.
first one was really
was
solid.
wrong.
I'm like, this is a great
Fast
multiplayer
forward
formula.
from that to
But the
Winchester's
devs thought,
body in
well,
the
you know, if
hospital
we
morgue.
introduced co-op into the game as
I
it
was a
stands now,
murderer,
it'd be too easy.
a
It's
cop
like, who the
killer.
fuck cares?
There are things in life you
Right.
cannot choose.
Like, the game's
How
on
you
sale right
feel.
now for
I
$5.
had lain at the bottom of the
No
hole
one's coming
long
into
enough.
this expecting fucking, like,
Too
the
long.
greatest video game experience of all time. It's literally just a tower defense game. It's an incredibly
cleaning company
simplistic
commandos
formula.
were
You're just
coming
there
for
to
me.
play,
I
just
needed a
have some
gun.
fun.
I needed to get past them. Hope the painkillers
Jesus.
were enough to keep me on my feet.
Miller, Mitchum here. That was me. Almost got him in the lobby. No, he was there, making a run for it.
Some amazing sales.
Yeah, hit some gas bottles trying to get
On
him.
Steam right now?
Game right now.
At the
Yeah,
morgue.
there's
I've got him trapped down here.
so much stuff that is because I mean, there's always a ton of stuff that's on sale, but the sales are so much more than they used to be. Like, I've been seeing a lot of sales today as like 90% off. Like, holy shit.
Take a look and see if there's anything.
The cleaning company.
You're gonna get it now. How stupid can you get? You were safe in there, you stupid fuck. I'm coming for you.
The fucking gun.
You can.
What never made any sense to me in these Max Payne games is that he's playing as a cop in New York City, but he doesn't fight a lot of black people. What do you think's committing crime in New York?
Mitchum, he's here. Get him.
Get. God dang it. Yeah, I need to find a gun.
I still love that when you just fucking shot that cleaning guy for no reason. And then starts his voiceover and he's like, that disguise couldn't fool me.
You were safe
I mean, he was actually a bad guy, to be clear.
For you.
I know, but it's just it's fucking hilarious to think about it. Like, if
It
this
was
was
a self-defense
Max,
situation.
exactly. You know, if it was Max Payne 3, it would have just been some innocent person who's like, that guy's gonna fool me. What the fuck, man? He's just some guy. Oh.
Where is he?
It took me like an hour and 15 minutes to try to wrangle ChatGPT to make this story.
Yeah, why do they make everything so...
It was so difficult. My God. Also, what was really stupid was, like, I had the Simpsons reference in there, and it was totally fine with that, but it was not fine with having Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy show up at the end. I'm all like, fucking the Simpsons are copyrighted characters too. What the hell is this? I guess the SpongeBob Mafia is running show business these days with some shit.
You did everything. Mr. Payne!
What is
this?
Fuck. I'm coming for you.
I let him down. You did everything that could. Mr. Payne!
He's here.
What is this?
It's a self-defense situation.
Man. Exactly. I love the fucking mental image of Seinfeld in a stadium of 80,000 people, and he goes up there. Why do you call it homework anyway? You're not working on your home.
Security, stay where you are. Drop your weapons. You drop it.
And here
The
comes
dead
the
security guard
pretzel.
had dropped his gun in the doorway.
Yes, I have a gun. Happiness is a warm gun. That's pretty funny, JS. I like that. I hope that's a true story.
It's fantastic. Yeah, I remember it wasn't high school, it was middle school. So the ages there was like 11 through 13. And naturally that's when puberty started. So a lot of guys had to learn that deodorant was the thing now they needed to wear. So when I was in 6th grade, so many fucking of the classes in the locker room just stank the high heaven. And I couldn't imagine what the hell it was like for the teachers, because they had to do this year after year. Then in 7th grade, folks got the message, but all they did was just use Axe body spray. Now the difference between a regular deodorant and any kind of body spray is that a regular deodorant, like, typically comes also with an antiperspirant to try to stop the sweat that makes the sweat isn't necessarily making the smell, but that water enhances our ability to smell. So when a smell is wet, it smells stronger to us because the moisture has enabled our sense of smell to react to it more strongly. You know, as an example to see that kind of shit in action, fart in the shower, and it will suddenly smell way worse than it normally does. Because of the moisture, because of the water, you can smell it a lot easier, a lot clearer. So the body spray is not stopping sweat formation at all. And it's not covering up the stink. It just smells like Axe body spray on top of BO. Crap. It's just a nightmare. So anytime I smell Axe body spray, I always get like flashbacks to middle school because this shit was nuts. Finally, when I get to high school, now guys are playing sports, and their coach is not afraid of getting into their ass, metaphorically speaking, of course.
Also, literally.
Well, no, that was my math teacher. My math teacher, fucking, well, not any guys. It was hilarious because his wife was a smoke show, and the dude had a great life. Like he had an easy job as a teacher because he did teach math, but he taught math to mostly retards. So like he didn't have to try, and he had a great side hustle. So he was making plenty of money. You know, because he was teaching, he was in a government employee union. You know, he had benefits out the ass. His wife was a smoke show. He had a great, nice, easy life. And just so that he could bang that high school teenager, fucking Gash, that apparently he was so enraptured with, is like one of the least attractive girls in the year. And she is so psyched that a guy's actually interested in her. She's the one who spills the beans on herself because she's bragging to her friends about how she's with an older man because she wants to seem cool, and then lets it slip that it's a fucking teacher. Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, the high school athletic coaches, they would just like, hey, Stinky, you know, you can either wear fucking deodorant or we're gonna call you Stinky. And these were not exactly the most well-groomed folks out there. Like, the fucking wrestling team caused a fucking impetigo outbreak at the school. Then all of a sudden we're all getting hands out about how bad staph infections are. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? It's like, it's happening because the guys on the wrestling team aren't taking showers after they finish practice. Like, they spend a couple of hours fucking rubbing up against each other, and then they're not even cleaning themselves. So yeah, the fucking... First comes the ringworm, then comes the impetigo, and then the last one is the staph infection. And like, there were a number of dudes on the wrestling team that actually developed staph. One kid ended up having to go to the hospital over the staph infection, so fucking bad he damn near died. How is this better than just taking a fucking shower? Like, my God.
God damn.
Is showering a thing for you guys in high school? For regular gym classes, not really. But for being on a team, yes. And because of exactly what I was talking about, like, it was still something you could choose not to do it if you didn't want to. But like, why the fuck would we want to? You know, there's being shy and then there's being stupid. And I don't know why the fuck you'd be shy if you were on the wrestling team. Of all fucking things, guys.
My lord, I beg of you. My lord, brother, heed her words. Maybe we can yet solve this peacefully. No!
God, I'm so fucking tired of these things. Where are they all coming from?
Yeah, Ryguy, you were probably in school during the, what was that challenge on TikTok called where you would steal stuff from your school? Like, you would basically, like, steal equipment from your school and post a video of it on TikTok. Like, some people were stealing toilet seat covers. Just whatever you could get your hand on. Was it called the Lick Challenge? Huh, I don't know why I wonder why they called it that.
Because when you go to jail, you're gonna get your salad tossed. Well, yes, it's on the internet forever, but people still forget about things, you know? So, like, you just gotta wait it out until people forget, but if they ever remember, then yeah, they could look it up and see it like it just happened.
Mm-hmm. Presumably that would be a misdemeanor, not a felony.
There's one thing you guys have got to pay very
At
close
the
attention
construction
to,
site,
though,
I had been ready to give
and
myself
that's
in.
that AI
There would have been
facial
no
recognition
answers,
technology
no
has
second
already
chance.
advanced enough to the point
Nothing would be
where you
fixed.
can already do
I
this
had to
now.
solve the
If you
case
find
on
the
my
right
own.
website, like there's this one, it's called PIMEyes.com, P-I-M eyes, like the
Mona was
eyes that
still
you
the
see
answer.
with.com.
I caught glimpses of her out of the corner of my eye.
And
Felt her
you can
presence
upload a
everywhere I
photo
went.
for free.
I was trying to
And if
trace
you
her
do
path,
that, what it does
recreate
is
the
using
winding
AI
course of the magic
recognition,
bullet in her head.
AI facial recognition
I
software,
couldn't find
it
her.
searches the entire internet for any
I
other
drove out of the city in the direction Mona
posting
had pointed me,
where
to
the
a man
person
who
whose face
specialized in
matches
answers.
that
The architecture of
shows
Alfred
up
Woden's manor had its
on the search.
origins in European
The reason that
darkness,
you do this
along
is
with the inner
twofold. Is that
circle.
number one, you can
Mr.
find some
Payne,
old social
I've
media
been
posts
expecting
from an
you.
account that he doesn't use anymore,
The only
where she may
true
have confessed
reason
to
why
some
men
heinous
fight
shit.
wars,
You know, if she tries to
love.
portray to you that she's
Score
some
on Mona
innocent,
Sachs.
nice,
Next
sweet
question.
little girl,
Fine.
but then you
Why
look
is
it
the
up
inner
and you
circle
find
trying
her
to kill
fucking
me?
like
I am
live
dying
journal
of
or
cancer.
Tumblr or some other
Power
website
has
that nobody
leaked
uses
through my
anymore
fingers.
from fucking like
There
10 or
was a
15 years ago, and she's
rebellion.
talking about how she got a
A
train ran on
renegade
her some shit,
faction has
then you
pushed the
know, number
society
one.
into
Number
a civil
two
war.
is that if
Everyone
she's
who
secretly a
resists
thought
is
and she's got like
assassinated.
OnlyFans or some shit, that'll
We
pop up
have been
too.
reduced to fighting mob wars.
Vinny Gognitti?
So if
Vladimir
you're
Lem.
thinking about taking
I
her
knew
out
the
to
answer
dinner and
before
you're
he
going to
told me.
spend upwards of
Vlad has
$100 on a
lied.
3-course
Claiming
meal and
company
you know
commandos
some
were
other
his men.
activities that you do that evening,
Vladimir Lem has belonged
you
to
don't
the
have to spend
society for many
$100 to see her
years.
naked when you could
Cogniti
subscribe
is going
for
to die
$5.99 a
in the
month to
hands
her
of the inner
OnlyFans.
circle renegade. Then he is coming for me, his one-time mentor.
Exactly, like JS said, man. I haven't been on
I
social
left
media
Woden at
since
the door of his
2012. I
packed
haven't
room.
uploaded a picture of my face to
By
social
talking
media
of fate,
since 2011.
Vlad had been asking for my blessing to his plan to murder me. I've been
Now,
keeping
I
to
have
the
a very
backbeat,
recognizable face, so
reacting to
people I went to
Vlad's
high school
moves,
with recognize
cleaning
me
up
around
after
town
him.
all the time, and I don't have
No
a fucking
more.
clue who the hell they are. But no one's gonna find the highly based things that I say on the internet associated with my face. Don't ever let an online prostitute try to make you guys feel bad about anything ever. Exactly why you search up that AI facial recognition software shit. If it pops up that she's got an OnlyFans, you know, and she ever said anything to you to try to make you feel less about yourself, be like, hey, bitch.
Have you seen that viral clip
I
that's
keep
going
doing that.
around on the podcast? The guy talking to the girl about how like the only thing you have of value is something you were born with. It's been all over the internet the last couple days.
I may have seen it. I'm just sitting there like you gotta be a lot more specific because I see clips that sound like that every single day.
Santi, if you're in the chat,
There
can you
are
send that to Snacks? Because Santi sent it to me.
all right. There are a lot of podcasts out there that cover that exact kind of thing. There's a lot of podcasts out there where guys will talk about wanting conservative trad wives, shit like that. And then some fucking former porn star comes on and starts saying, look, I know that I made videos on blacked.com for the last 10 years, but I also deserve to have a husband and children and a nice family life and all this other kind of shit. Like, you fucking...
Yeah, Santi.
You gave that up a long time ago. All right, well, if you send it to me, I'll check. Is it the one that says we just witnessed a murder and
Yes.
that whole thing? Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Destiny did a video reacting to it, I think, earlier today.
Hilarious. I remember, like, I was watching Destiny way back when Twitch was just Justin TV. and he was one of the first big streamers, and he would play StarCraft. That was a lot of fun. And then all this crazy shit happened, and his content stream changed, and he started believing his own hype, and he started making a ton of money. And the Destiny who cleaned carpets and self-identified as a libertarian and had an excellent relationship with his parents and was a good father to his kid and played StarCraft 2 and called Korean people gooks. That was the Destiny who would not have ended up in this situation. He was on a professional fucking StarCraft team, and he got kicked off of it because he was playing a Korean player. And he lost to him, and he was so angry that he lost that before he quit the game, he called him a gook. And then logged off, so he got kicked off of his team. And I'm all like, that's the same fucking guy. Who then tells you how awesome an open marriage is, and then his wife leaves him for another man. It's fucking wild, man. It's a non-stop thrill ride.
Disappointing.
Say that again.
Welcome to Itchy and Scratchy Land, where nothing can possibly go wrong. Possibly go wrong. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
Where is she? Where is she? Where did she go? Shoot! Payne!
That ain't gonna cut it. Very nice. This game seems way harder than I remember. There are a couple parts where you get trapped in like a bottleneck.
You're like King of the Hill's death.
Right, I used to watch
First of all,
I watched every episode of South Park for like the first 14 seasons, then I stopped.
Saying King of the Hill instead of Hank. That's pretty good. But yeah, Hank's dad was named Cotton, and yes, he absolutely would have said shit like that.
He didn't, because you know, the show's not gonna do that kind of shit. They were on basic cable. But yeah, he was white based, so he definitely would have said that shit.
Yeah. My grandfather would say colored, which at his time that was actually, I think, the proper way to refer to them.
Right. What's wild is just like, as time's gone on, what was considered the proper way to refer to people has become to modern days now seemingly offensive. Like On my dad's birth certificate, it says Negro. That is an official government document, and it says that because that's the way that it fucking used to be. And you're right, you know, folks used to call black people colored or colored people, which is weird that that's considered offensive now. However, they say people of color, which is the exact same fucking thing.
Right.
Nothing makes any damn sense to me.
Huh. Look at this. They actually tried to set up a trap for me. I'd come in here, shoot this mannequin, and I'd end up setting off the explosives. Oh, that's kind of
Nice.
cute. You know what? There's only one thing to do.
Set it.
Oh, yes. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lakers literally went all in on winning the in-season tournament so that they could say another feather in the cap of LeBron and then raise a banner. I've got one friend who's a Lakers fan. Brought him up a number of times. His brother had beef with Charles Barkley and is close friends with White. And he was like, yeah, man, that banner raising ceremony was a major humiliation. Between this and Popovich bitching about people booing to Kawhi, I've given up on basketball because I've felt that the NBA died with the Mamba and nothing's ever been able to bring me back. And I can't stop feeling that way. And like, I feel for him, definitely. Like it feels similar to me too. There's been plenty to be excited about as a Heat fan. Since Kobe passed away, we made the finals twice in that time frame. If Jimmy made that last shot against the Celtics in 2022, then we'd have gone to the finals 3 times in the last 4 years. But it's hard to actually feel really excited about that because the NBA as a whole just sucks so much ass. It just doesn't feel the same anymore, and it's awful. Like, Kobe would not have allowed that banner to go up. I still feel like Kobe would have won that in-season tournament because he would have been balling out as hard as he could to, like, just dominate people because he would have wanted to win. But, like, he's not going to let him raise a banner over that shit.
Los Angeles
Be like, are
Lakers,
you fucking kidding me? It's
2024
December.
Summer League champions.
Exactly. It's like, who the fuck? Like, anytime you're in a competitive environment, if you're a true competitor, you always want to win. But there are some wins you celebrate and some wins you don't.
No, I think Indiana's a random team. Sometimes they get hot and they're just going to beat everybody, but over the course of an 82-game season, that'll happen about half the time.
And that's another reason that the tournament sucks, is that when they do the final round to see who wins the whole fucking thing, it's a single game. It's not a series. But, dude, anything can happen in one game.
Hey! Coward!
I love this gun, the Striker. The AA-12, basically.
I really like shotguns. It would have to be a really shitty video game to make a shotgun that I didn't like.
Wasn't the
And
shotgun in one of the Halo games really, really bad?
Well, in the very first game, the Halo shotgun was so good that once the weapon appeared, you never used any other weapon because it was so good. Best weapon in the game. The only thing it couldn't do was destroy
Cleaning
vehicles.
company
So,
vans, the
if you could
cleaner
only carry 2
jumpsuits,
weapons, if
the
you just had
illegal
a shotgun and a
firearms,
rocket launcher,
the
you
hard
were
evidence that
unstoppable.
proved Vlad was behind it all.
So, in an effort to shake up how people played the campaign, and also to change the meta for the multiplayer, in Halo 2 and 3, they nerfed the shit out of the shotgun, so it was just garbage. And then they made it decent again in Halo Reach, which, wouldn't you know, was the most popular Halo since Halo 2. And just
Okay, what's
black.
happening? Somebody, anybody, get in here, tell me! I can still hear gunshots. Is she still coming? Stop her! She could be headed here, to the office. Damn! Is it the same killer bitch who shot Boss in the arm? Stop her! Does she have an army with her? Go get these men! Stop them! Everybody get your asses here! Everybody here! Stop them!
Fire in the hole!
That's like Mr. Krabs' cousin. Is there something happening in the game? Because I turned the audio off.
No, I mean, they're just yapping at me like, kill him, get away from him, he's coming this way. You know, that kind of shit.
That was like the only other alternative is that Big Country's referring to me, and I don't know if I should play up a good. Oh, SpongeBob. Jesus.
So the Dodgers have now gotten the 2 most prized free agents in all of baseball.
And if I was reading right, Yamamoto got a $300 million contract,
325.
which means just between those 2 big free agent signings, the Dodgers have already spent $1 billion this offseason.
I'm not happy about it.
This cannot be allowed. The league has to address this shit. You cannot have $1 billion wrapped up between 2 players and then have anything else on your roster at all. Those 2 should be forced to play by themselves. Like, that is such absolute fucking horseshit.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Other than Magic Johnson, who I know has money, but he's not, like, super rich, who else owns the Dodgers that they're able to do this?
It's over! Did somebody get them? Are they dead?
Probably the Jeffrey Epstein estate.
Vlad and Mona were
That was
on a
close.
crash course.
Guggenheim
If I'd find
Baseball
one,
Management.
the odds were I'd find the other. Vlad
It's
was
the
after
ownership
Vinny.
group
He had left me
that
a map to
owns
follow.
the Dodgers. It is a consortium consisting of the controlling partner Mark Walter. It also includes investors such as Basketball Hall of Famer Magic Johnson, movie producer Peter Guber, baseball team executive Stan Kasten, and investors Bobby Patton and Todd Bowley. Billie Jean King and her partner Alana Kloss joined the LA Dodgers ownership group in 2018. Entrepreneurs Alan Smolinski and Robert L. Plummer joined the ownership group in September 2019.
Miss you. Call me.
The gilding on the mask had cracked to reveal the rot underneath. Winterson's confession didn't wash away my guilt. It made me feel worse. I had a meeting scheduled with Vlad at Vinny's place.
Walter is very wealthy and constantly donate to
Get them before they get out!
Democrats.
Find a way in there.
I was still a couple of blocks away from Vinny's place.
Got a
I
net
had to
worth
get
of $6
moving.
billion, and the companies that he owns is an estimated valuation of $260 billion in assets.
One of ours, they're in trouble. We gotta get him out of there. See? This!
Guggenheim Partners Company is actually so massive. Okay, their net worth actually instead, they're valuated
Not so long ago, the
almost a
V-tags
third of
had
$1
ballooned
trillion.
everywhere in the city. Now they only remain in the worst
300 billion.
neighborhoods. The monster's
And
grave.
their executive board features them doing such outrageously wealthy things as poaching the board of directors for like JP Morgan and shit. That's fucking wild.
Pretty wild.
But yeah, like this is just not good for the sport. Like, especially since the Dodgers got fucking waxed and fucking swept by the Diamondbacks, didn't they?
Could you imagine if they don't win the World Series this year?
Yeah, it's gonna be the $1 billion flop. Like,
What a catastrophe.
exactly. Speaking of cat ass, every day that goes by that Bryce Young hasn't hanged himself in shame is truly astonishing.
I'm sorry, who?
Vinny's used
Bryce
car
Young.
lot was up ahead. I had to find a way down to the street.
Horrendous bust. I'm starting to realize something. Quarterbacks that were born after the year 2000 are not good.
Well, that's bad news for the NFL. That's going to be like the meme video the guy made about making every drafted player in the NBA a 0 overall.
Yeah. God, could you fucking imagine?
In 15 years, every team in the NFL is fighting over the services of, like, fucking Blake Bortles because he's by far the best quarterback in the NFL.
That'd be fucking wild. 50-year-old Blake Bortles is gonna be the fucking league MVP. We only have to wait 19 more years. Well, now that's just ridiculous.
The whole neighborhood was a battle
I searched for
zone
Blake
in a
Bortles'
mob
age
war
to see
between
his exact
Vlad's men
age,
and
and
Vinny's
one of the top
mobsters.
Google responses for Blake Bortles is, "Has Blake Bortles won a ring?" Like, what the fuck do you think? Like, what the hell? Jesus. Will Smith is pretty good. I mean, yeah, the slap was well executed, but the Chris Rock is like half his size.
Keep fucking my wife.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty sure Bortles won with the Rams as the backup. He was not the backup when they won. He was no longer on the roster.
Alright, guys, I'm going to take a short break, and I'll probably crash the game when I alt-tab out, but that's fine. See you guys shortly. Okay, I am back. Let's see if the game crashes. Oh, by the way, Millet061, thank you for the follow. We are back up to 600 followers for the first time in a little while. Very nice.
Yay.
Yep, we crashed. All right, give me a couple minutes to
Wait,
get back
once
in,
you
guys.
drop below 600.
Yeah, sometimes people unfollow. Sometimes people delete their accounts or get their accounts banned, I think.
Oh, that might have been it. Because you've had this Twitch account for a while.
Yeah.
And you might have had a number of old accounts that were part of your follow list.
Yeah.
From years and years previously. And they just got purged for being inactive accounts.
You never know.
That happens. That has to be done from time to time. I mean, maybe not necessarily that the account itself was deleted, but that it gets uncounted from follows list, because this is a site where follower count has a lot to do with your visibility on the site.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore your ability to make money. So that's not something they can fuck around with.
Makes sense. Over the last couple of days, I've really organized myself financially, like organized all my finances, and it feels so good. Like it's something that you keep putting off doing because you assume it's going to be a pain in the ass, but it actually feels really good when you start doing it.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Still afraid to touch the stock market. I feel like things are about to hit the fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Now is definitely a dip. Plus, the end of the year in general is when a lot of people start selling off to lock in their actual investment profits.
Right. Kill the bastard! Kill the bastard!
What about moving?
What about it? Put one foot in front of the other.
No, I mean, what about you moving out?
Stop!
The password. John Who. John Woo. So there's
Stop being a jackass. You're gonna break your neck.
There's a teriyaki place not too far away from where I live that has graffiti on the side of the building that says fuck Apex. And I'm wondering, like, are they talking about Apex Legends, or is Apex like lingo for something else? Random things that you think about sometimes.
Yeah, I just did a quick Google of what is Apex, and apparently that's a programming language.
Not familiar.
Hey, where the hell have you been? What took you
fucking
so
know
long?
what the hell it's
Where's the
referring
rest
to
of you?
either.
You're the reinforcements Vinny
I
promised
wonder
us,
where
right?
Puka ranks
Who
among
else?
greatest
Only
rookie
it's just
wide
me. The
receivers
cleaners
ever.
got the rest.
God damn it, they're killing us like flies.
I guess one extra gun's better than nothing.
Okay, let's go.
Number one's
All right,
probably
we'll
Randy
head to the
Moss,
lot.
right?
We need to keep those Russians away from the boss.
Yeah, keep them away from the captain. I'm sorry. Sorry, I know it's nothing to laugh about. Deadly serious. The adventures of Captain...
Love how much of a joke Vinny Gognitti becomes in Max Payne 2 after being, you know, kind of a serious character in the first one. Now he's just like a complete loser.
We got a job to do.
Raining cats and dogs here.
For I'm a rain dog too.
Stay sharp. Gonna rain something else too when the cleaners show up.
And you guys suck. I don't think you guys have fired a single bullet yet. I'm doing all the work here. I feel like I'm playing Dead by Daylight again. No offense, Snacks.
Come on. Oh man, you remember that time with Leatherface?
Yeah.
That was one of the all-time greatest gaming moments I had in my life. That was so amazing.
Think about how happy that Leatherface must have been. Like a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Oh my god. This is great, guys. Like, apparently 4 women complained, and I'm no longer allowed to wear my fun clothes to the gym. What were you wearing? Dude posted a picture of himself in the mirror. The shirt that says the most racist man alive.
Okay.
That's fucking amazing. It's not a meme or anything, it's actually something that happened. Outstanding.
God damn it.
this have to happen to me? Oh, it was so perfect. Now it's ruined. Oh, no. No way.
Oh, shit. Didn't realize I
No,
posted it to
Payne, not
Santi
you.
DM instead
Why
of
does
you.
this keep
My bad.
happening to me? Payne, you gotta help me. There's a freaking bomb in here. If I take the head off, it blows. Bye-bye, Vinny. You're a freaking cop. You gotta help me.
How did this happen?
The Russian tricked me.
Join the club.
I can help you get him. I can. I swear, you get me out of this and I can help you get him.
You've got yourself a deal.
Acknowledged.
They're coming to kill me. You gotta protect me. We gotta get out of here. Through the backyard.
I didn't buy Vinny's promise to help me, but I was willing to do anything to complicate Vlad's plans.
Payne, cover me. Cover me. We gotta get through there. Payne, what are you waiting for? Don't let them get me. Kill them. Kill them. Payne, what are you waiting for? Don't let them get me. Kill them. Kill them.
Damn.
Coward! Ha!
Let's go, Payne. Let's go.
I remember this part of the game really well, too. I definitely remember this.
The guy with a giant head.
Yeah, it's Vinny in a Captain Baseball Bat Boy uniform.
There's more of them out there. They're coming over the wall. You gotta get me out of here.
He's...
You hear? You hear, you bastard? You're gonna die. You're gonna fucking die.
Oh my god, a second gay congressional staffer made a sex video in the Capitol building.
Did you see the tweet I sent you?
Yeah, the... Yeah, that's fantastic, the fucking bush face. Oh, man.
Don't kill me, please. Don't let them get me.
Shoot! Shoot!
But yeah, that, like... Once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern. I would not at all be surprised. It's like, I'm pretty sure that all the gay staffers all know each other. Because they're all gay. They're all part of the same group. So they probably all do this. And it's probably a game to them. Like, let's see who can make the most fucking gay sex videos inside the Capitol building. Jesus Christ. They should all be destroyed.
You hear? You hear, you bastard? You're gonna die. You're gonna fucking die. Payne, get them. Don't let them get me.
Shoot! Shoot!
try something different here. The action reload's pretty dang cool.
Man, this is a great fucking tweet right here. People tout diversity like it's all about gaining access to new food. But when the migrants arrive, they don't even bring their food. Just come in and work at McDonald's microwaving goy slop. If you want to enjoy food from other cultures, you should get a recipe book. Oh, God. Speaking of goy slop, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food.
Okay.
Ah! More of them! Payne, hold them off! Kill them! Don't let them get me! This way, Payne. We can get out through here. Through the back door. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, I can't fit through! I can't fit through! The bomb will blow up! Shit! What now, Payne? What now? Think, Vinny. Okay, we'll head back through the hall to the elevator up to my place. We'll get out through there. Let's go, Payne! Get him, Payne! You gotta protect me! We gotta get to the my place. We'll get out through there. Let's go, Payne!
Cover me!
Get him, Payne! You gotta protect me! We gotta get to the elevator!
Shoot the
This way, Payne!
I don't know where the hell you are. Oh, okay. Auto Cash, welcome to the stream.
Hurry up, Payne! You're getting me killed here!
I would think so, Big Country, yeah. Quarterbacks always win Rookie of the Year.
Come on! I can't wait for you, Payne! I gotta get out of here! Hurry up, damn it! Come on! I can't wait for you, Payne! I gotta get out of here! Hurry up, damn it!
That's good.
Come on! I can't wait for you, Payne! I gotta get out of here! Hurry up, damn it!
Shoot!
Really weird dream last night. I was watching an Air Bud movie that had Jonathan Banks in it. It was very weird.
Oh, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack!
Shoot!
Hey, stop him!
Cover me!
Stop them! Stop them! A single bullet can set off the bomb!
Shoot to kill!
What? I'm a collector. Do you know how much this stuff is worth? I tell you, fucking much. Nothing nerdy about it. I'm a collector. Hey, lots of tough guys are into this stuff. Frankie was into this stuff. He was a fucking tough guy. Hey, just wait till I sell my collection online. Just you wait. Nerd. Hey, let's see who's the nerd when I'm a millionaire.
Dude, Max hasn't said anything yet. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Gotta figure something out. Think, Vinny, think.
The Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Vincent, sweet deals on wheels. Vinny, leave a message.
You have 3 new messages.
Vinny, Vincent. You go against my wishes, and now you come back to beg for my help. I told you not to go to war with the Russian, yet you do it. And now you want me to send you more men? No, Vinny. Enough. You've made your bed. Now sleep in it.
You have 2 new messages.
Well, Madokash, this came out 20 years ago. You can definitely get it for a couple bucks.
I get to spank you. You don't get to beat me up, asshole. Oh, sure.
I like the game a lot, Madokash. I love this franchise.
Well, let me tell you something, you prick. You're gonna pay for this.
Christ. They never did like a Max Payne spin-off.
Vladimir Lem is coming for you.
Like a mobile game or a portable game or something like that. Like they only made those 3 games.
You have no new messages.
Careful! Oh, shit! Oh, man, they're coming. They're at the balcony. We were supposed to get out through there. Do something, Payne!
Industrial size vice, real big one. You tie your lucky protector to one side, and a rod with a bullet mounted on its end to the other. You slowly tighten the vice until the bullet bores through skin, guts, and bone. Start with a non-lethal spot. Work your way to more vital areas. That's the plan for them. It's not a scientific simulation on what happens to a human body when it gets shot. It's entertainment.
Yummy.
Losers thought they could flank us. Ha ha! We can get out from here. Home free, losers!
And Ward at Ohio State would be pretty OP, man. Yikes. Yes, Lightning Data, I will 100% be streaming Persona 3 Reload. I just haven't decided if I'm going to get it on console or on PC. It's probably going to be PC. That way I don't have to go pick it up at the game store at 9 p.m. at night. Oh, this is where we were. No, it's a...
We can get out from here. Home free, losers!
No, they completely remade the game, JS. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Look at this. Vinny's pathing is all jacked up. If he doesn't get there, then... Okay, there we go. I was able to shove him out.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Payne, we're gonna die! We gotta get away from here! To the garage! More of them! Freaking more of them!
Cover me!
them! Freaking more of them!
Man, homie got lit the fuck up.
God, they're everywhere.
Open, damn it! Come on! Don't do this to me! Come on! Close! Why are you doing this to me? Fuck, no, we're gonna die! Why do you hate me? Close! Payne, get up to the ramp, quick! Lift me up there. We can get out through the hole. Get me the fuck out of here! Shit, oh shit! Ah! We gotta wait! My car's up ahead! We gotta wait, Payne! I can't fucking believe it!
I like how Max has literally not said a single thing since this chapter started.
Come on, Payne! Clear them out!
I think he's a little preoccupied. You know, in his head, he's trying to do the math. He's like, okay. So, it takes an hour to cremate a body. There are 4 of them.
Open,
Maybe.
damn it, come on! Don't do this to me! Come on!
I guess it can't be ruled out.
Close! Why are you doing this to me? Fuck, no, we're gonna die! Why do you hate me? Close!
There we go. That's better.
No, I think the answer is that Vinny is so loud and obnoxious that Max can't even hear his own inner dialogue.
Maybe.
Or inner monologue, I mean. Unless Max is schizophrenic, and then it was right the first time.
Lift me up there. We can get out through the hole. Get me
God,
the
that is
fuck
such
out
bullshit
of
that
here.
that doesn't work.
Shit, oh shit! Ah. Hey, this way. Run!
Dude, how are you gonna drive your car?
My car's up ahead. We gotta wait, Payne. I can't fucking believe
Like, how are you
it.
gonna drive your car? How are you gonna get in your car? I see a big problem with this plan.
Believe it.
Okay. I think I need to use a grenade here, maybe? Damn it. Close. I had the right idea.
Cover me, Payne. Clear them out. This way, Payne. That was fun. In a fucking terrible, sick, not at all fun way.
Vinny needed Mona as much as I did. We'll try to find Mona Sachs. She can disarm the bomb.
Are you crazy? She's just as bad as the Russian. She's part of the same fucking crew.
You're delusional. I was desperate enough to look for Mona at the funhouse.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Max, dearest of all my friends, drop your gun, or the bomb goes.
I had a bomb ticking in my head. No amount of painkillers would disable it. Vlad and his men left after they were done with Vinny and me. I don't know how Mona came to be there. I can only speculate. It's clear that she was after Vlad.
Max.
She must have gotten there after he had left. Otherwise, he'd have been dead, and she wouldn't have come after me. She came to get me through the fire.
Oh, okay. Duh. Hold it. Are you homosexual?
Pretty sure Vinny is. You'd have to be to get into that suit.
I'm guessing there's no one here to fight because they set it on fire and then left. But it's actually really hard to figure out what the path is getting through this fucking place. Shit. Shit. Nope. That ain't it.
Oh no. It's trapped. I don't know where that homosexual line is from, but I swear, if you mean the voice line, Scarecrow, it's from King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's Dale Gribble.
Are you a homosexual?
Rest in peace, buddy. Yeah, we talked about Yamamoto to the Dodgers earlier. The consensus was the Dodgers should be destroyed.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, whenever there's a monopoly in America, the government has to, like, bust them up. The Dodgers, I think, have become a monopoly. I think that's the metaphor here. The Dodgers have become a monopoly, and the government needs to step in to bust them up. Want as I am to trust the government to do anything, somebody needs to step in here and end the Dodgers.
Yes. The Dodgers, for the sake of the league, should be destroyed. But I mean, in all seriousness, there's no one in their right minds would think that it's good for baseball that the Dodgers spent $1 billion on 2 players this offseason.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, the Mariners have spent literally $0.
Right. So, like, obviously, the people running the league need to sit there and think, how the fuck is this good for baseball if Mariners fans have no reason to continue being Mariners fans? You know, Mariners spend $0 this offseason. Like, there's every possibility that the Mariners actually do go out and spend at least $1. However, in the time it took the Dodgers to spend $1 billion, the Mariners have spent 0. Why the fuck would you keep being a Mariners fan?
What the hell am I supposed to do here? I'm super confused.
And have given away cash. So you're telling me that the Mariners have literally given away money. They haven't spent any yet. They've just been giving it to other people. That's insane.
We gave away a couple players so we'd have money to spend, and we haven't spent that money yet. So, you know, fuck off is what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, that is complete bullshit. And the Mariners are just one team. There are lots of teams who have, so far this offseason, done absolutely fuck all. And absolutely fuck all would be an improvement for what some teams have done. And the Dodgers are out here having spent $1 billion on just 2 players. They're not done. By the time they finish, are they going to have spent $2 billion this offseason? Where does it end? You know, people have been crying about a salary cap need in baseball for a long time. This is an excellent example of, you know, it certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. But fuck, even if you don't want to put a salary cap in a baseball, you've got to do something. Like, okay, there's no salary cap, but there's a very strenuous luxury tax. No, rewrite the CBA so that the Dodgers are mentioned by name as being required to pay $8 billion a season into the fund that gets sent to smaller market teams. Or some shit. Like, this is nuts. A company that has assets that are valued at over $300 billion owns the Dodgers. And they're spending money like it has no value to them at all. That's bonkers. A salary floor sounds like a good idea at first, Santi, until you realize that it would just result in absolute shitters getting paid ridiculous amounts of money. Because bad teams that are mismanaged will continue to be bad teams that are mismanaged. They'll just be spending more money to do it. So that's good for the players, but it's not good for the league.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, JS, and yet the only thing the commissioners care about is having a pride night for every team or shit like that. Seems to me they have bigger problems.
Vlad had terminated Vinny's tragicomic existence with the push of a button.
Ouch. Poor guy. Poor bastard.
Yeah. Professional sports as something that people care about as a whole is I really feel like
She
it's
found me
dying.
where Vlad had left me, lying in a pool of blood on her floor.
You know, one of the big signals that
Max,
things
come
really
on.
needed to change
Time to wake up.
was when the
Death is
NBA
inevitable.
redid
Our
the TV
fear that makes us
contract, and
play
they
safe
expected
blocks out emotion.
the money to
It's
be
a losing
outrageous.
game.
They expected it to
Without
be
passion,
huge.
you're
So all of a sudden
already
they're handing out
dead.
these massive contracts like candy. And then it turns out that they massively overestimated how many people were actually going to be watching the
It's all a
games.
matter of perspective, tied to time and place, love
And
and
they
friendship,
severely failed
life
to
and
meet
death.
expectations, so the money
Vlad
that
had
came
led me
in
to
was
Mona's
way
apartment
below
at gunpoint.
expectations.
Just missed you at vodka and at Vinny's. Third time is the charm.
We can't get him up here. The head is too big to fit through the door.
It
Let
is not
Vinny
getting
stay in the
more popular.
funhouse.
People
That's
are
where
just
he belongs. I'll get to him in a moment.
getting really
Ironic,
fed up.
isn't it?
What is?
How
And
you
if they're
fell for
not
the killer
careful,
working for the man who got your
they're
family
just going to
killed.
accelerate the collapse
Love is
instead of...
blind.
Everything is
Next,
subjective.
say something nice
Choices,
about the
answers,
WNBA. There are
good and
some
evil.
women in there who are actually attractive.
Woden sent the Project Valhalla file to the DA to put a scare on him.
Not all of them.
Your family
But,
paid the price.
there's
Mona is like me, just in the opposite camp, killing the society members allied with me.
How funny is that?
Even if you
I
don't
hate
like
to
the
do this,
WNBA, there is
but you
one
know how
thing
you
that you
are.
can enjoy
You
about
would
it.
never let it
Especially you
go.
can enjoy it more the
Einstein
more
was
that you
right.
don't like the
Time
WNBA.
is relative
The
to the
games are
observer.
shorter.
When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down. Your whole life flashes by. Heartbreak and scars. Stay with it, and you can live a lifetime in that split second.
Besides, a gentleman always avenges the insults done to his lady. You did kill Winterson.
In the dream, I was an invisible ghost, hovering outside my body.
Detective Payne, the boss is already here. He's waiting for you inside. Hope you haven't had your lunch yet.
Yeah.
This one's yours.
Bro,
I don't
reading,
think so, Scarecrow.
Payne, you're the only one who could solve it.
Bullet in the head.
The killer's looking
No,
for an
Brittany
answer,
Griner's
but he's
not
looking for it
trans.
in the wrong place. He should be looking for it in
He
his
did the
own
body
head.
issue, and yeah, that
The suspect is ready for a
it's
line.
not a crime scene,
Should hurry, Payne,
so
or you'll miss
you
it.
know that she's not trans.
His heart broke.
Probably just high tea for a woman, which happens,
6 milligrams.
but you know,
NYPD, drop
not
the gun.
not
What are
a
you gonna
science
do about it,
experiment.
pal?
Anyway, I'm reading this
Do
thing.
something if you look hard enough.
Way back when the GTA 6 leaks came out and Rockstar was super up in arms about it and like the kids getting massively punished and all this kind of shit. This kid is genuinely Hackerman the meme. Because is severely autistic and lucked out with the autism superpowers. First he went and hacked NVIDIA and he got arrested for it and he's out on bail. While he's on bail, he's in police protection at a Travelodge hotel. He hacked in a Rockstar to get the GTA 6 leaks that he then leaked out onto the internet. Because he was out on bail for cybercrime, his laptop had been confiscated. So in police custody, while being supervised by the police, in the same hotel room with them, he hacks in a Rockstar with an Amazon Fire Stick his hotel TV, and a smartphone.
And now he's been sent to Arkham Asylum.
Yes. Holy shit! Like,
You think you can frame me for it? You are gonna pay.
and they're sitting there like they gave this kid he's in a mental hospital, stay indefinitely, and they're just gonna drug him up, and he's gonna be medicated and be a zombie for the rest of his life, which sucks.
Man, that sounds
It's
like
like, put the
fucking
kid to work.
Minority Report.
Murderer, cop killer.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, put the kid to fucking work. This guy's like, he's an insane genius here, but instead you're trying to turn him into a supervillain. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Charlie actually tweeted about it. Or I think it was last night. He said, "That's like something. This is like something Judge Dredd would do."
Yeah.
Max, come on. Time to wake up.
Do you think the range is on that thing anyway? Think it can
That
get
won't
through
help a
100
thing.
stories of concrete?
The bullet in my head brought me to
About
you.
200. God, I love that shit.
Max, come on. Time to wake up.
She was beautiful. I hated her for making me feel this way. Now that I was with her, I was reluctant to hear her answers.
You okay?
Vlad was headed to Woden's Manor.
Don't be stupid. You're not in shape to go anywhere. You'll
Right,
die.
now, in that sense, I understand him being in custody
isn't
for
your
a
fight,
while.
Max.
Also, during the trial,
You
it
can walk
came up.
away. I'm asking you.
I didn't
Part of his
deserve to walk
sentencing was
away.
for stalking and
There are
threatening
no happy
women
endings.
in the
You're coming
trial.
with me. It
So,
was
like,
too
if this
late.
dude
I
hacked in a
couldn't trust
Rockstar to get the coveted
Not before
GTA
I'd seen
6
this
information,
through.
then leak it out on the internet with a fucking Amazon Fire Stick, I certainly wouldn't want to be a young woman who he's stalking.
Vlad was
Like-
right. There are no choices. Nothing but a straight
Jesus
line.
Christ.
The illusion comes afterwards, when you ask why me and what if.
Who owns
When
the
you look
Pistons,
back to see
David?
the
Who,
branches,
like
a pruned bonsai
who's this
tree,
owner that is
or a
presumably
forked
not
lightning.
doing their job very well?
If you had done something differently, it wouldn't be
Gores,
you. It
owner
would
of
be
the
someone
Detroit
else
Pistons
looking
and
back,
chairman and CEO of
asking a
global
different set
investment
of
firm
questions.
Platinum Equity. He's a graduate of Michigan State University who grew up in Flint, Michigan. Flint, Michigan, by the way, is like right next to Detroit.
Showtime.
I'll
They're
go down
essentially
first.
sister
Cover me from here.
Gores has substantial family and business ties to the region.
Damn.
He became a partial owner, like majority owner of the Pistons in 2011, and became the sole owner in 2015. 2011, by the way, is when the team completely and fucking utterly fell apart. So yeah, that tracks that this dude buying the team coincided with them being absolute dog shit.
Do you remember that really shitty Michael Myers movie, The Love Guru?
Yes.
That was one of the subplots. Jessica Alba owned a hockey team that had been terrible ever since she bought them, and all the fans wanted her to sell because they thought she was bad luck.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, the amazing ECF streak ends in 2008. So there were 2 seasons where the team is, on the rebound after amazing long stretches of being competitive. But even then, they were still trying. At least to give the fans something that they wanted to see, because 2009 rolls around, and then they make the big trade to send Chauncey Billups to Denver, where he helped the Nuggets make the Western Conference Finals. And the trade, in exchange, the Pistons got Allen Iverson. So the team might not be competing anymore, but they still try to give the fans something. Then everything fell to pieces in 2010. When the draft comes around, they draft Greg Monroe, thinking he'll be the great center of the future. Didn't work out. So in the following draft, they draft Andre Drummond, thinking that the Drummond-Monroe backcourt will be the new Twin Towers, and that's how we're going to get this going. Which, that draft pick comes in when this guy buys the team. So new ownership group comes in. And right away. Because, like, drafting Drummond basically sentenced the Pistons to death.
I'm going to stop you right there real quick. I need to take a short break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we are back. Okay, game's probably about to crash. All right. We got this. I really do like my new keyboard, but it does have a shit ton of like flashing LED lights all over it, man. Like exactly that kind of stuff you're talking about that's completely pointless. Like,
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I don't mind it, but I am very aware of the fact that it is super fucking useless.
Well, what really sucks, like to me, is when your PC is very close to your sleeping area, and if the shit's on display, and it's because like my keyboard is in a drawer that I can pull out and close, and all that kind of shit. So I can put it away. But this is a huge reason why I hate red, green, and blue shit. Is that if it's plugged in and on and it's constantly fucking running, a lot of light.
Oh, I turn my computer off every night. That doesn't really affect me.
That works too then.
Yeah,
Yes, says Drummond got his career ruined by the iCarly whore. Her name's Jeanette McCurdy, and I know exactly what you mean. Drummond was like actually trying to be nice and decent to her. She was like, "Oh my God, he treats me decently. What a freak!" She like publicly shamed him while they were still together. And then he broke up with her because he's like, "That was super not cool. What the fuck is your problem?" And then she's like, "Okay, it's time for me to try to ruin your reputation and destroy your life now." Like, why are these women psychos? Mud sharks, man, every time.
Jeanette used to look better back then.
I'll climb down.
No,
I
stay there.
was not.
I'll take the first floor. You take.
I
the
never
second.
watched iCarly. That was a
Okay.
little after
I'm not
my
sure
time.
Wait, what do you mean by back then? Do you mean when she was on the show?
Oh boy.
Yeah, you know, she really looked good in season 1. Uh-oh. Alright, fair enough. But when what you said, with what you said though,
you can
that
understand
applies
our
to,
confusion.
Yeah. That applies to pretty much everybody ever, but like especially women. Women really have a tough time of aging. You know, some guys age pretty gracefully, but lots of guys also don't. You know, time makes fools of us all. So I'm not gonna hate on her too much. But what I am gonna say is this. Her publicly shaming the guy because he wanted to be decent to her is really stupid. Especially when you consider that her career has basically fallen apart, like, he's not making a whole ton of money. And Andre Drummond is not exactly a max contract guy, but he's still in the NBA. So, like, if they were still together, I think she'd probably be doing better than she is right now. Plus, she'd be with a guy who actually was nice and decent to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I just Googled it. Andre Drummond's got a net worth of $50 million, and his salary with the Bulls for this season is $3.3 million.
What now?
We work our way
In
deeper into
dollars
the
is a
building.
very
Look for
relevant
Warden
number
or
because
Vlad.
Jeanette McCurdy's net worth right now, this is with her doing like a ton of shit, like she started producing films, and still is getting royalties from iCarly stuff, which like broadcast still every day on some Nickelodeon stations and all that kind of shit. Her net worth is $3.3 million.
Oops.
Like Drummond makes as much per year as her entire fortune together. And right now he has 17 times her net worth. You know, it's like Dave Chappelle was saying when he was talking about the turning down Comedy Central's money. He was like, you know, having $50 million, my life wouldn't change all that much from what my life is like already when I had $10 million. But really, the only difference between having $10 million and $50 million is an astounding $40 million.
Or when Matt Damon was asked about the fact that he was asked to star in Avatar, he was asked to be the main character in Avatar, and he was offered 10% of whatever the movie made, and he turned it down because he thought it would flop. So they asked him about, you know, how he felt about that, and he's like, well, my life wouldn't really change all that much if I had taken that role, because it would have been worth what, like $300 million to him, because that would have been 10% of what it made. He said, except that we'd be having this conversation on the moon, because I would have bought a house on the moon with all that money.
Yeah.
Like, even to him, it is kind of a big deal that he fucked that up.
Right, exactly. So it's like, you know, so Jeanette McCurdy, check her age right now. Jeanette McCurdy. So she's 31, and as some folks have brought up, she looked a lot better a while ago, because, you know, just everybody, it happens to everybody when they're getting older. But that's the thing, is that she's already, you know, the ravages of time are already starting to get there. So she could have been with a guy who was good, sweet, decent to her, cared about her and her well-being, has substantially more money than her already. And the only fucking problem that she seemed to have with the guy is that she thought he was corny and that he was weird for trying to be decent to her.
She wanted to pay the toll, I guess.
Exactly. Like, what a massive L. And you're probably exactly correct. You know, she probably initially thought, if I start banging a black basketball player, then I get to have the exciting life of paying the toll. But she actually did not. You know, she won the fucking lottery, but she is self-destructive enough that she wanted the Ray Rice experience. Enough said. See, I knew that the Bulls had beaten the Spurs and that they blew them out, and that Wemby had a pathetic game of only scoring 7 points. Putting it in that perspective of Andre Drummond, and like not even when he was looking pretty good in his early years with the Pistons, and people actually thought he was the future, but fucking Bulls Drummond, who is way past the expiration date on it. Absolutely humiliating Wembanyama. That really took it in.
What an absolute L machine.
Right. It's the equivalent of, like, imagine if you were some guy in like 2011 or 2012 when Baron Davis is like a corpse on the Knicks, And then you let Baron Davis light you up. You're just like, well, damn, what the hell am I doing out here?
Look out!
How the hell did they withstand all those shotgun rounds and not die?
I still really like that idea, and I hope you do it. When you do reacting to Seahawks seasons with meme videos, and you get to this season, I hope you do a mix. Hey, that's pretty dog shit.
Well, the thing is, we don't know how this season is going to end. Like, as of right now, I think we have, like, it's basically 50-50 to make the playoffs. So, I mean, if we do that, I can't really complain too much, can I?
Yeah, so then it'll just be, hey, that's pretty good normally. But,
I mean, it is a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
And that's what I got my fingers crossed for. You're right, the season in general is not over yet. So teams that are still looking good could easily collapse, and teams that are looking bad could still easily fucking recover. Not that there's a ton of time left in the season, but there's enough time left to where lots of things people are already accepting as being a done deal could very easily end up not being the case. For instance, at this time a month ago, people thought it was a done deal that Jalen Hurts was the MVP.
Now they're making memes with him with the fast food first person video.
Exactly. I really do hate that MVP is just most valuable passer. Like, I know it's a meme every year where people want MVP to be somebody other than a quarterback, and they start offering up literally anybody who's not a quarterback. But it's like, people who are genuinely carrying their team through their quarterback play are not the folks that are getting named in the conversation. But the guys who are in the conversation as quarterback are not the fucking reason that their team is good, and that someone else on their team getting the nod instead would be better.
Woden and the Gold are in the panic room.
I saw that Stu visited the Dolphins the other day. They must be desperate. Actually, our defense has been playing way better than our offense the last couple of weeks.
Are in place, sir.
We are going to make a beautiful.
Like, Jalen Ramsey has allowed 0
Woden's
to
bodyguards had
1
betrayed
catches
him and joined Vlad. There was still
in
time.
all of his games
They
since he
hadn't
came
gotten to
back.
him
Like,
yet.
he has
The panic room was at the back of the manor.
only playing a small portion of the whole season. He's come out and had one of the best seasons that a corner's had in the entire league. So it really makes you wish that he'd been
Mona was still on the case.
playing the entire season, because damn, that would have been really nice to see. But I say all that to say we don't really need the corpse of Ndamukong Suh at this point. We're doing fine. Especially if Chubb continues to play the way that he did against the Jets this week. Holy shit. I think he forced 3 fumbles. Like,
I mean, it's the Jets. They've got maybe the worst offensive line in football.
yes, their offense is absolute shit. I completely agree. Everything to do with it is total garbage. And I think it's a massive cope by Jets fans that if Aaron Rodgers didn't get hurt so fast that they'd actually be relevant. I don't think that'd be the case at all. I think they'd be mid. They'd be fighting for a wild card spot, and everyone would be like, wow, what a disappointment. So at least now they've got the excuse and they can tell themselves things would have been different, but...
You can take that to the bank and get laughed at because it means nothing.
Exactly. However, even having said all that, that's still an amazing game. You know, even if you're playing against a bunch of fucking JV people, it's still not something that happens every day. At this point, Stu is only helpful in stopping the run, if that. How old is he? He's 36. And I don't know.
Who wants to root for a guy like Namkarasu anyway?
And this is another thing, is that folks who weren't Dolphins fans, because like the team was extremely irrelevant at the time. I don't expect them to remember this. But when he was with the team, he was a huge train wreck. He acted like he was supposed to act like he was the locker room leader, but he actually wasn't.
I remember
he
him on the
never took.
Dolphins because when he was on the Dolphins, he injured Russell Wilson one time. And it was an accident. I actually wasn't him being an asshole. But week 1 in 2016, he injured Russell Wilson.
And when you've got the reputation like he does, even if it ends up being an accident, you're screwed. Because everyone's going to assume you did it on purpose. Like, he was a sack of shit. He never took responsibility. He always blamed everybody but himself. And he was constantly putting himself in situations where, like, he was not helping the team.
Woden's in his panic room at the back of the manor.
I don't think 36-year-old Sue, when the dude already had a huge mental problem when he was here last time, I don't think that's gonna help at all.
Yeah.
And the reason I started off the way that I did is because, like, the defense doesn't need help right now. Like, the offense is what's been underperforming. And it's mostly because of our offensive line. Like, fucking last week's game, we were missing 10 of our points. So many people are hurt. However, 4 of those injuries are to our offensive line. So if Stu wants to come in and play fucking tackle, on the offensive line, I'd be fine with that. If he wants to come back and play defense. Anyway.
Yeah. You know, JS, I've often wondered about that, how you have, like, these really, really tall men in relationship with, average to shorter than average women. How much of a pain in the ass is that?
From all the very tall guys I've known who said that, it seems like it would be a pain in the ass for a lot of different things, but the thing with small women is that they don't weigh a lot.
Yeah.
And guys are strong.
Damn it.
So it's really easy to pick them up. And that's like one of the huge things why girls like it, is they like being manhandled, they like being treated like a fucking doll.
It told me the truth.
And more than anything else, it's a status symbol to them.
Stop.
Like that one thing I posted in the general chat to the Green Earth a while ago, or it might have been Bam, somebody. But it was like women were asking for what they think is reasonable. And what they think is reasonable is 0.35% of the population. And it's all because it's a fucking arms race of I have to have the best, so this is what's considered the best right now. I want the top, everything, whatever. But it's all about a status symbol. In terms of like what actually works out the absolute best for the logistics and mechanics of just doing regular relationship stuff, it's generally considered that a 3-inch difference is the most that you want to go. But some of these broads are like a foot or maybe even a foot and a half difference. And like Jeanette McCurdy and Andre Drummond's a huge example. It's the status symbol to them. They just want to be seen with that massive tall guy because it's like, look at the guy that I got. Yeah. That's how desirable I am, is that I got this guy, not you.
Yeah, I guess you could make it work. Must be hard to get pregnant, though. Probably have to do it in like a lab, or probably have to do it in like a lab environment. Almost.
When
How do you
someone
figure?
drags you from the wreckage when you have given in.
I just don't know what you're referring to. Like what?
Like when you're trying to impregnate a girl who's like 2 feet shorter than you. How does that like it almost has to be like?
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying now. You would just wear them like like a condom, son.
I guess that's the only way. All right.
When
I
someone
think this
drags
is
you
the
from the
final
wreckage
act
when you
of the
have
game.
given in, ready to just lie there and die.
I told you not to come here. It's my job to clear up this mess, and you're a part of it. Throw away your guns.
This is love. When someone, no matter what the cost, shows you there is hope, a choice, that you can put down your gun.
See? I can't do it. You're a bastard, Max.
This is love. Love hurts.
See, a lot of people make it into a thing like that of, oh, well, it's just the guy wants to bang. What is the equivalent
I
of
had been here before.
a child to him?
Ground zero.
And no,
You are making me look incompetent by
that's not what it
refusing
is.
to die.
Guys do enjoy the feeling of
Stop.
being able to, like,
I am sorry.
manhandle a girl.
Enough.
In terms of just the
bomb went
ease
off
of
in my
lifting her
head.
around.
The bullet
You
lodged
know,
in my brain,
fun.
moved a fatal, microscopic distance.
But that can be true with any woman who is very light, especially if she doesn't weigh a lot, but she is
killing has
taller,
gone
because
too
then it's
far.
distributed over
I
a
have
larger
only
frame,
begun.
but it's the
It's
same
better
weight,
to
so
reign
it gets
in
even
hell
easier to lift
than
around, or
serve
like a
in
lawn
heaven.
dart.
You flatter yourself.
Demented fool!
Also, if they're that much smaller than you, it's easy to
I
make
felt
sure
the
they don't
rise
talk
of that
back.
old familiar feeling. I hated it. I welcomed it.
I'm just kidding. Every woman talks back. There's no stopping them.
Everything was clear again. No more ambiguities, no more questions.
I assume most tall men probably go for tall
No
women.
gun when you need one.
Okay, but that makes sense to me.
Not necessarily. The way that it goes is that most tall women go for tall men. Like, tall
One
women are the
last
ones
thing
who have it
left
the
to
worst.
do.
Because women in
I
general
was compelled to
generally
give Vlad his
refuse
gun back.
to be with a guy who is shorter than them.
One bullet at a time.
So if a woman's 6'8", her options are super
He's
fucking limited.
behind me. Hold him off and give me a gun. He's behind me. Hold him off and give me a gun.
But tall guys, they'll just do whatever, you know? Like,
We can still kiss and make up, Max. It's
all of
good
it comes
that the
down
women
to
are out of the
preference.
way. They only complicate matters.
Take cover! He
Kidding,
set off the
of
bomb!
course.
The panic room, to the...
He's behind me. Hold him off and give me a gun. Ah! He's behind me. Hold him off and give me a gun. We can still kiss and make up, Max. We can still kiss and make up, Max. It's good that the women are out of the way. They only complicate matters.
Take cover! He set off
Kidding,
the
of
bomb!
course.
The panic room, to the panic room, they're gonna blow!
Can still kiss and make up, Max. Can still kiss and make up, Max. It's good that the women are out of the way. They only complicate matters.
Take cover! He set off
Kidding,
the
of
bomb!
course.
The panic room, to the panic room, they're gonna blow! They're gonna
I think I
blow!
can do better than that.
They're gonna blow!
What?
They're gonna
just realized I had to close the door for the panic room to work. Which I know sounds like common sense.
You'd be surprised. Hey, that's pretty dog shit.
I made a couple more of those over the last couple of days. They're actually pretty popular. People like them. It's an easy way to get a bunch of views, even though you don't make any fucking money on them.
Well, as long as they're getting a lot of views, like you said, you're not going to make any money, but it's all improving your thingy.
Yeah. I think it helps with the subs more than anything. You gotta keep trying to play the algorithm game on YouTube.
Exactly. Gotta get what you can all the time.
Or I could just be like Boogie and view every single thing that happens in my life as some sort of ability to make content. Opportunity for content. Like, after the documentary came out, he claimed that when he went to go for that, job interview, or it's not really a job interview, but it was, with a staffing company.
Right.
And he, looked like he intentionally tanked the interview. He claims now that the interviewers told him when he first arrived that we're not going to be able to help you because of your felony. So he said, well, I just decided to make it a comedy bit at that point. I just decided to screw around in the interview for content. Because it had already been a foregone conclusion.
That's pretty special. Definitely. But I believe it. I 100% buy that.
He keeps comparing himself to like Andy Kaufman. He says, Andy Kaufman gave me my sense of humor, so I keep doing Andy Kaufman type skits. Like that. And it's like, man, stop comparing yourself to guys like Andy Kaufman and Andrew Dice Clay and stuff. It doesn't have the effect that you seem to think it does.
Right. Exactly.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Max? Why don't you just die?
He should compare himself to anybody. It's Andy Dick. Because, he's a creepy sex pervert weirdo who really just causes a lot more harm than good.
Do yourself a favor. Give up.
Hey.
No way. Get out of my way.
You've reached the voicemail of Senator Alfred Woden. Please leave a message.
You have 3 new messages.
Woden, Max Payne. We need to have a talk. You ask me, you still owe me.
You have 2 new messages. Alfred, I told you this was a bad idea. I can understand your remorse, but this isn't helping Max. It's only making it worse. I'm not sure I can do this. I told you we had a history. Hell, I'm mad about this guy. I'm just not sure I can go through with this. You have one new message.
I'm coming to kill you, old man. You really know how to piss me off, you know. Would it have killed you to say thank you for once in your life? To say, Vlad, my son. Can I call you my son? Because I sure do love you like one. Vlad, my son. You are a true prodigy. Everything you touch turns to gold. Oh, wait. It is going to kill you. I'm done doing your dirty work for you. You should be proud. I have learned all you've taught me. I'm coming to show you.
You have no new messages.
All right. Oh shit, it's locked. Oh, he can hit me, but I can't hit him. That's fair. What happened to Carly Rae Jepsen, the Call Me Maybe girl? I haven't heard her name in like over a decade. Thinking about iCarly just made me think about her. I'm like, did she just disappear?
What about the puts the lotion on its skin guy? Remember him? Whatever happened to him? Do you think he's well moisturized?
You hope so. You'd certainly hope so.
You should be glad, man.
Let me try to get this right.
You should be glad, Max. I did you a favor. Finished off your revenge for you. The murderer of your loved ones is dead. You have wrecked my restaurant twice now. You can be so damn uncompromising, fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you killed. Finished off your revenge for you. The murderer of your loved ones is dead. You have wrecked my restaurant twice now. You can be so damn uncompromising, fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you killed. Fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you killed. Fanatical about these things, Max. One of these days, it's going to get you killed.
guys are incredibly good shots. He was basically a one-hit wonder. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, Snacks was actually telling me about this a couple months ago. The Rebecca Black was not a one-hit wonder. She actually has a legitimate career now.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Don't worry, Max. I haven't forgotten you. Everything all right down there? Did you know that the old man used to come up here all the time when he was still able to make the climb, to oversee his dominion? Play God. Ooh, is this the way you want to play it, cock? You want to be a bad boy, Max?
Nice.
Have no fear! Vlad is here!
Oh shit.
Come up here all the time when he was still able to... Ooh! Is this the way you want to play it, cock? You want to be a bad boy, Mac? Fuck! Have no fear! Vlad is here!
There we go.
You thought you got me there, Max, didn't you?
shit, I think I got him.
That was... Max, dearest of all my friends. I was supposed to be the hero.
Got his ass.
The past is a gaping hole. Your only chance is to turn around and face it. But it's like kissing the lips of your dead love. Darkness waiting in the hole of your mouth. We are willing to suffer, to die for the things we care about, for love, for the right choices. Because of her, I had solved the case, my case, all of it, who I am. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, is she still alive?
God, I turned out to be such a damsel in distress.
And she has a bulletproof forehead.
She was dead. The bullet in her head had come to the end of its slow-motion journey.
Stay sharp. We're going in. Go, go, go!
It is almost morning, waking up from the American dream.
Jesus. My God, what the hell went on in here?
They are all dead.
I just DM'd you something.
Alright, I'll check in a sec.
Now, like all my loves, she is mine forever. She has brought me here to this moment of clarity, where time slows down and I choose to look back, to see myself. And in that act of seeing, I am reborn.
Down here! This way! There! Easy.
Oh my God. Got a live one here!
Detective Payne? He's still alive! We need a medic in here now! He's still alive!
I had a dream of my wife. She was dead, but it was all right.
Oh my God. Why did they crank the volume of the credits if I wanted to turn the freaking volume down? Okay, I'm skipping the credits because that's just not okay. Oh yeah, I remember Dead Man Walking mode. Let's do this for a second. Dead Man Walking. Basically, it's stay alive as long as you can.
Here goes!
Basically, you just try to stay alive as long as possible.
Catch this! Grenade! Take that! Coward! Take cover! Here goes! Cover me!
Okay, so that was Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. We beat it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. It is getting close to 1 o'clock, so I'm going to get out of here. See you guys
Yay.
tomorrow, or later today.